Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I just got to the employee parking garage, and when I was leaving the house I had this feeling that I was forgetting something, and I was like, what the heck am I forgetting? And I was going through like badge, tablet, like iPad, phone, things like that. And then I'm like turning at the airport to like get to the garage that we park in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I left my little card that we use to get in and out of the garage. I put it in my purse the other day, like my purse that I don't use for work, because I got my car serviced, and I usually just keep it down like in my little console area, and I took it out because I was getting my car serviced. I was like, let me just put it in my purse so that they don't steal it. Not that like someone would probably steal that, but I was like, just in case. And then I forgot to take it out, so I don't have my parking pass card thing. But luckily when I got to the garage, there was a girl behind me that was really nice, and she let me in, so I was like, thank you. So if you're watching this and you were her, thank you. But I guess I'll just have to call to let them out next time if nobody's behind me. But like, of course, when I pull in, there's like 3 other cars that are pulling in to come park. I'm like, great. But anyways, we are starting a 3-day today, but we're only supposed to be flying the first and the last day. I say we're only supposed to be flying because, as you guys know with this job, even if it's written down on paper, that does not mean that that's what's going to happen. And today they are calling for tornadoes, or maybe not plural, but at least a tornado, thunderstorms, hail, like all that kind of stuff in Charlotte in the next like couple hours. So, and today I'm supposed to be flying out of Charlotte to Louisville, Kentucky, then back to Charlotte, and then to Providence, Rhode Island. And so we'll just see if that's what actually happens. And if that doesn't happen, if we get stuck somewhere, then we'll probably be flying the second day, whereas originally we weren't supposed to. But yeah, so we'll see how today goes. It could be chaotic or it could be fine. I guess it just depends on like what time the storm is coming through and how that will affect what time we're supposed to be getting in and out. So yeah, fingers crossed we don't have any issues. I don't think the storm is supposed to last for like hours and hours. I think it's just like an hour or two, and then like it's just gonna pass through and be done, I think. But who knows? We'll take a better look at it when we get into the airport. But I got here about like 40 minutes early, so I'm gonna go in and probably go down to the crew room and eat. I have brought a salad, so I'll eat that and then get ready to get on our plane. I didn't have a fork to eat my salad, so I'm just gonna eat this little dragon fruit acai bowl thing that I got from Target for lunch instead. So they've delayed our flight coming back into Charlotte for about an hour and a half. We're gonna be an hour and a half late, and then they delayed our flight going into Providence. They've delayed that one too by like an hour. But if we're leaving an hour and a half late from our second flight, then we're not gonna be able to make the time that they have right now for our third one. So we'll see if they recrew it or if they just delay it for us. We'll see. Also, I realized that I left all of my chargers at the house too. So don't know why I'm on the struggle bus, you guys, but I am. And let's just hope that I can get my life together by the end of this trip. We just landed in Louisville, Kentucky, and our schedule has already changed. We are now going to overnight in Charlotte because our flight to Providence has been canceled. So right now we have a 16-hour layover downtown Charlotte, and then tomorrow we're going to deadhead in the afternoon to Providence, and then our last day is still going on as scheduled as of right now. So I told you guys I felt like this could be a crazy day, and it is. But we have about an hour till we're gonna board our next flight. So I bought a salad at the store the other day, so I'm gonna eat that. And we're on a baby bus, by the way. So here's our little first class of 12 people. So easy. I'm the one. I haven't been the lead in a long time. like in my element. I love being number one. Also, it's the Kentucky Derby, which is why we're flying to Louisville this weekend. That's tomorrow. So the amount of private jets at this airport was absolutely ridiculous. There was hundreds, like crazy. So yeah, good thing we didn't cancel here, because I don't even know if there would be a hotel for us to stay at. Like, that would be nonsense trying to deal with all that. So luckily we're gonna hopefully make it back to Charlotte, and then we'll lay over there. Tomorrow is easy, just deadhead. So now I don't have a long Providence layover. It's gonna end up being 13 hours tomorrow, but the weather there was really not good at all. It was gonna be, tomorrow's gonna be 50 and raining. So I would have been limited in what I could do there anyways. So this is probably honestly working out for the better, at least for me. And it makes today not so bad. Tomorrow is really easy. And then the last day will hopefully be okay. This is our flight load, by the way. There's only like 40 people on this flight. We have 100 seats open. Super light flight on the way to Charlotte, because I mean, it was originally light anyways. Like, I think there was like 80 people on board, but when all these flights out of Charlotte got canceled and delayed, people just decided that they would change their travel plans. So we got it down to like 40 passengers. Everyone was really nice though, so that's good. We love that when stuff is going crazy and people are still nice. We love that. But we just got to the hotel. It's 10:07. I'm a little bummed that we're not making it to Providence, like, and don't have a decent layover, because I was looking forward to going there. I hadn't ever done that layover before, and we had a non-rev on our first flight that was telling us all these cool things to go and do there. So I was looking forward to it, but it is what it is. I'm sure there will be other opportunities for me to go there. Plus, if we were going there, we would probably like just now be boarding a flight to get there. Maybe not even yet, who knows? So it probably worked out better this way, and it made today really easy, only 2 legs. And then tomorrow we just deadhead. And I think it added time to this trip because my schedule added like an extra hour. So I think somehow we got time added, I guess, because we're actually flying 3 days now instead of just the 2. It must have added time in there somewhere, so that's good at least. But I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not like super tired right now, so I don't know. Our pilot said they were probably gonna go down to the bar, so I might go down and hang out with them for a little bit before I go to bed. And then I didn't pack food for day 2 because I thought I was gonna be in Providence all day. So I might in the morning go out and venture and get breakfast somewhere, or get breakfast at the hotel. I don't really know. We'll figure that out later. But I'll do a quick uniform fit check thing, and then I'm gonna change out of this uniform. Maybe I'll go downstairs, see what's going on. I don't know, we'll see. So we've got the crosshatch shirt, long sleeve, because I thought we were gonna be in colder weather, which, by the way, all the clothes I packed are for colder weather, so that's fun. Blazer, skirt, nude tights, heels, and that's the fit check. Tomorrow, since we're deadheading, I don't know, we don't have to wear a uniform, and I only brought 1 extra shirt. But I got random security today, and if I do that again tomorrow, I'll have to throw out all my liquids. So I just don't know. I don't know what to do, guys. So I don't know if I'll wear my uniform tomorrow or not. But then if I don't, then the 3rd day I just brought the white long sleeve shirt. Maybe I can just put this back on tomorrow. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I ended up going down to the bar, and my captain from our flights today was down there, so I'm glad I went because he was there by himself. He thought the first officer was going to come join him, and he never showed up, so I'm glad I went down there. He had somebody to talk to and hang out with and drink with. He wasn't all by himself. And and he was a really cool dude to talk to, and it's nice to get to know like the rest of your crew. Although tomorrow, after we all deadhead together, we part ways with them, so we'll meet a new crew for the last day. This was my fit because I only packed like nice clothes, and then they were all warm because where we were supposed to go was like 15 degrees colder, probably even more now. I'm sure the nighttime it was even colder than during the day. So I thought like I'd bring nice warm clothes to go out and adventure in. So all I had was that. But it is time for bed. Our van tomorrow is at 1:25. It's 12:30 right now. So I have 12 hours till my alarm is gonna go off, but I might as well go to bed. And then if I get up really early in the morning, then I'll go to the gym and shower and stuff. But if not, we literally just do the one leg tomorrow. We're not even working it. So yeah, it's gonna be really, really easy tomorrow. And then let's hope the last day goes as planned. So my vacation is on Monday, and they're not allowed to fly me into my vacation, so they have to get me back on Sunday, which is good because I'm going on vacation on Monday, so they need to get me back. I'll tell you where I'm going at the end of the video. But yeah, let's get ready for bed. Day one is all wrapped up, and I will see you guys tomorrow for day number 2. It's day 2, it's about 10:30. I'm not gonna go out to like an actual breakfast place because I just think that's gonna take too much time. So I'm going to, they have a little Starbucks coffee place like down in the lobby, and we get a discount there. So I'm just gonna go get some coffee and maybe like a little pastry there, come back up, do my devotion, and then hopefully go do a quick workout at the gym before I start getting ready for work. We're just deadheading today, so I'm probably not gonna get super ready because that doesn't really make sense for me to do that. I think I am gonna put my uniform on because I just don't want to have to deal with throwing away any stuff. I don't think I'll get random since I got random yesterday, but sometimes when you get random once, you just start getting random all the time when you go through security. So I'm just gonna put my uniform on just in case. But let's go get some coffee because this girl needs it. The Starbucks was just a mini Starbucks menu, so I got an iced white chocolate mocha and then a blueberry muffin. Now I'm about to do this devotion, get my head right. Also, last night when I went to go wash my face, I realized that I did not pack my little washcloth that gets my makeup off. So I don't know what was going on with me, guys, because I literally packed my suitcase up the day before. So I had time. So I don't know why I forgot all this stuff. I just don't understand. We are all packed up and ready to go catch the van. I ended up just doing light makeup today, literally only put on mascara because it did not make sense for me to put on more than that, especially since I didn't bring my makeup remover. I decided to wear my uniform because I didn't want to have to deal with throwing away liquids if I got randomed. Let's hope I don't, but we're just gonna play it safe. I did not have time to go to the gym after I did my devotion, go figure, but that's okay because when we get into Providence, we have a 13-hour layover there, so it's not enough time to go out and do anything, so I'll just go to the gym when we get there. My Bible study day was neat because so 2 Corinthians is a letter written from Paul to the town of Corinth about getting their lives right, basically. And so basically he had gone and visited them, shared the gospel, a lot of them got saved, then he left, and then a friend of his went to go visit and basically told him like there were leaders that had twisted the Bible and now it was really corrupt and people were listening to false like gospel and stuff like that. So he's writing this letter and it's like, we need to get this all worked out. But the part that we did today was just talking about like the false gospel and things like that. So it was really neat because my Bible study is separate from like my church. It's a part of my church, but we don't do studies based on what the church is doing. But right now, our church is doing a series on counterfeit gospel. So it was really neat to like be reading that while our church is also doing sermons every Sunday about counterfeit gospel. So if you need a good sermon to listen to every Sunday. You can stream First Baptist Simpsonville Upstate Church is where I go to church, and they're doing the counterfeit gospel, and it's just talking about what the world preaches versus what the Bible actually preaches. So it's been really good, especially in today's world. But yeah, it is time to go catch the van, so let's go down, catch this deadhead. They still haven't given me a seat, which is weird because usually when you deadhead, as soon as you sign in, they have a seat for you, because if they need an employee to get to a certain airport, they'll kick passengers off the flight to put the flight attendants on there when they're deadheading them. They won't do it if I'm like non-driving, traveling on my own, but they're like, I guess it's more important for us to get there than like 1 or 2 passengers, which is kind of crazy, but you know, if we don't get there, then there's gonna be a flight that cancels or something crazy, so they'll have to deal with more upset people. I guess they're just choosing the lesser of 2 evils at that point. But yeah, I still haven't been assigned a seat, so that's gonna be fun. Let's hope that the agents can get that all worked out when we get there. But let's go catch the van. Got a window seat right by the wings. It's raining in Charlotte. Home sweet home. We just got to the hotel in Providence, and our transportation today out of Charlotte and getting to the hotel today has been the theme of this entire trip, which is just a hot mess express apparently. So leaving Charlotte, we were supposed to get picked up at 1:25, and 1:30 rolled around and no van had showed up. So I'm calling them and I'm like, hey, we were supposed to get picked up. Nobody's here. Is there a car coming, or are we just stuck? And so the guy was like, oh yeah, we'll send somebody your way. So then a van gets there, and it was for a different crew. So we didn't actually get picked up till like 1:55. I think we waited like almost 30 minutes. And luckily we got to the airport in time. Luckily we were just deadheading and not working the flight. So we got to the airport, got to the gate right as they were starting to board. So that was a mess. And then we get to Providence, and so when we were supposed to have our 30-hour layover, we were at a different hotel. They had us in a hotel that was like downtown and probably a good bit of a drive away from the airport. And when we had our schedule change, they changed our hotel to one that's closer to the airport because our layover got really short, and so they didn't want to put us all the way downtown because that would cut in to like layover time and stuff like that, and it would just get complicated. So we call the shuttle people and we're like, we're here, where do we go to get picked up? And the guy's like, well, we don't take you to that hotel. And we're like, okay, but it's saying for us that you do. And so there was a whole big mess with that. And so the driver today was saying like, it's telling us to still pick you up at the other hotel tomorrow. So if you guys want us to pick you up, you're gonna have to change it. But he was like, you guys could honestly walk from the hotel to the airport if you want. But our show is really early tomorrow. Our flight's at 7, which means we'll have to get to the airport at 6 at least. So we would have to leave the hotel at like 5:40 to walk to the airport, and it's gonna be dark, and I don't really know if I want to do that. So I'll probably have to call the hotel limo desk and try and get all that worked out so that we can get a driver to pick us up in the morning and just take us the short ride over to the hotel. But wow, what a mess. Let's just hope tomorrow is not a mess, that we can get back to Charlotte at a reasonable time and celebrate Mother's Day with the rest of my family. So I'm about to change out of this uniform. One of our crew members has a friend that lives here, and she apparently made us all this dinner, and she's gonna bring it to the hotel, so we're all gonna go eat together. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. And then depending on what time that is, I'll go to the gym after that. And then our driver was telling us across the street there's a speakeasy, and he was like, it's a really fun experience. Like, if you have a chance to go, go. So who knows? Maybe I'll go check that out. But if it's dark, then I won't, because I don't want to walk across the street by myself. But good to know that that's here if we're ever at this hotel again. But this hotel that I'm at tonight is not one that we normally stay at, so I don't know if I'll ever be back here unless something crazy happens again. But let's change. Oh, also, it's really cold. It's like 50 degrees, but it feels like 44 with the wind. I'm not equipped. This uniform was not cutting it while we were waiting outside for the van, but luckily I brought a bunch of sweaters, so I'm about to change into one of my nice warm sweater outfits, and then I'll go meet the crew for a nice little family dinner. Fam dinner fit check. We've got our little sweater, jeans, snakeskin boots. Let's go eat some food.
I have a really hard time trying to drop anything.
Yeah.
Or even change things.
That was such a nice little treat. The flight attendant that brought all the food was such a sweetheart. Invited us on her layovers when she goes international. I was like, come hang out with me, I'll show you around. So I got her number. And she's a Philly-based flight attendant, so we got to talk a little bit about like Philly. But that was a really nice treat. So nice of her to do that for us. But that was a lot of food. I need to work it off, so we're gonna go down to the gym, get a little workout in before bed. Long day tomorrow, 3 legs, and we have an early show. So one of my other crew members ended up calling the van and getting that whole situation worked out. So hopefully we have a van in the morning here and we don't have to walk in the cold and in the dark. But yeah, let's go to the gym really quick, get like a little run in, and then we'll get ready for bed. So I ended up doing some like body workout type stuff up in the room, and then went down and just ran on the treadmill. I did a 1.5 miles where I would like run for 3 minutes, walk for a minute, run 3, walk 1, up until I got to a 1.5 miles. Last month I just did to a mile. I'm like slowly working my way back up for longer runs because I tore my all the ligaments in my left ankle in high school, and so if I run like too much or too fast, then my ankle will get really sore and swollen, so I'm trying not to do that. But that gym was very small. There was like 2 treadmills. Why do I just keep saying it like that? Treadmills. Treadmills. There's 2 treadmills, 2 ellipticals, some weights, one of those, I don't really even know what you call it, but one of those things that has this like rope, and you like can pull and change the weights on it. And that was pretty much it. And when I first got in there were a bunch of little kids like running around just playing on all the equipment, and then the mom was like kind of in there just watching them, but when I started working out she made them leave. And then halfway through my run, these 2 like teenagers came in there and started like playing on all the equipment. So there was a lot going on in there. But yeah, it's, my watch died, so I don't know what time it is. I think it's like 8:30. My alarm's gonna be going off at 4:45 in the morning, so I'm just gonna shower really quickly, get in the bed, and call it a night. Tomorrow's gonna be long, 3 legs. I probably already said that. I don't really remember what I say when I record stuff. We go from here to Charlotte, and then we do a Boston turn. So, and then after that I have to go meet my flight service manager because they're starting a new thing where we have to have an in-person meeting with them. So I'm gonna go meet her for the first time, and so I don't really know what we're gonna talk about. I'm not really sure what goes on in those meetings, but I'm gonna go meet her. But so long day tomorrow, and then when I get home we're gonna do Mother's Day activities, I guess. But yeah, let me get in the shower and let's go to bed, and that will wrap up day 2. It's day 3, 5:35 a.m. We're about to go catch the van that we hope is going to be there. It sounds like they got it all worked out yesterday. Let's hope that that's right. So on this first leg, we're on a 321, which is a minimum crew of 4. And the rest of our trip has been on the baby bus, so it's only been a minimum crew of 3. So we're gaining an extra flight attendant that probably flew in late last night and had a couple hours here and then is flying back in the morning. So we're gonna get to meet her. And then the last 2 legs of our trip is just gonna be the 3 of us again. So sometimes I do stuff like that. We call them ODANs, where they'll get one flight attendant to work with another crew of 3, and they come in that night and do just a turn, but they leave late in the night and they get back early in the morning, so we call them an ODAN. I don't really know what that stands for. Overnight duties, maybe? I don't know. But let's go catch the van, guys. Very quiet Sunday today. I got a cold brew from Dunkin' with the sweet cream foam, and then the flight attendant that came and visited us left us these little snacks from Lisbon. They're like little coconut things. I don't know what they are, but they're really good. For lunch today, I'm eating some chicken and rice and veggies that I made in my air fryer the other night. It's only 11:30, but I'm really hungry, so we're going for it. I just made it home. My bladder is about to burst. I've had to pee since I left the airport, and I don't know why I didn't go on the plane or at the airport. I don't know. What is this hair doing? It's got a mind of its own, I guess. I just got home, about to do Mother's Day celebration stuff, so I'll go ahead and close out this video. I told you guys earlier that my vacation starts tomorrow and I'm going on a fun trip. So I am going to Zurich, Switzerland. Yeah, you heard me right. Zurich, Switzerland tomorrow. I'm going to be there for 3 full days. So we'll fly in tomorrow. We'll land Tuesday morning. And then we'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then we'll leave that Friday. And it's going to be me, and it was going to be a solo trip. And then my dad decided that he wanted to go last minute. So we got everything booked last week, and I'm so excited, guys. I'm finally able to use my non-rev benefits. I haven't really been able to use them since I got this job. I used them a little bit before COVID. I went to Milan for a day, literally. And then I went to Amsterdam for a couple days. But other than that, I really haven't been able to use them because then everything shut down. And so stuff is finally starting to open back up, and I finally have enough time off to go and do stuff, and I can actually afford to go and do stuff. So I'm super excited about that. I'm going to try to vlog it, but I just flew with a pilot today that's from Germany. So, and he was saying that sometimes people are weird about like photos and videos over there because something about invasion of privacy. So I'm gonna try and get as many photos and videos as possible. A couple of you guys I know follow me on Instagram, so if you follow me on there, then you'll probably see pictures of it before you see a vlog about it. But yeah, I'm super excited. But okay, I really need to close out this video because I'm literally about to pee my pants. As always, any questions, comments, whatever, leave those down on the bottom. I'm really bummed that I didn't get to show you a fun city layover, but that's just the name of the game sometimes. Hopefully my Zurich trip, I'm more prepped, better with the packing than I was for this trip. I don't know what was going on. Oh, by the way, I had a crew member and I just kind of tailgated them out when they left the garage. I just went behind them really quick before the gate shut, so we made it out of the garage really easy. That's what I need to do. As soon as I get inside, after I go to the bathroom, I need to put my parking thing in the car so I don't forget it tomorrow. And then I need to make a packing list so that I don't forget anything important, because I survived this trip, but I don't know if I'll survive Zurich without some of my stuff. All right, anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, also, any mothers that watch my channel, happy Mother's Day. Hope you guys feel loved and appreciated. Or I guess by the time this video comes out, it'll be after Mother's Day. So I hope you guys did feel loved and appreciated on Mother's Day. Got to spend time with your children and loved ones. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.